Primoz, that was a great.
Okay.
Primoz, that was a great ride, buddy. How did you feel out there?
Tired, huh? I mean, I would go faster. I did everything, so I'm really happy with the performance I put out there. So yeah, can be optimistic. And also actually thinking was a long time since I did so hard stage 7 in the tour, no?
Since the Basque Country when you won that TT as well, and you were doing good time checks, doing better than Jonas Vingegaard at the early time checks. Remco and Pog are doing really well, but that's a good sign for the weeks to come.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, no? Yeah, it was not a so good sign that I start the first one of the favorites, let's say, because they are a bit better, but I'm optimistic, I'm happy, and yeah, just looking forward. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Primoz.
Today you were beaten by a world champion, a time trial world champion, but it was quite a battle.
Yeah, I started really good. I had good legs. Then I went a bit too hard on the climb, and on the rolling part on the top, I think I suffered the most. But then, yeah, towards the end was a nice parcours also, and I really enjoyed today's time trial, and to lose against Remco, against world champion, the best time trials in the world right now, I think yeah, it's pretty good feeling, and yeah, I can be satisfied.
You lose a little bit of time on Remco in the GC, but you also gain some time on Jonas Vingegaard, about 25 seconds. What's the most important?
Yeah, for sure. I would love to take a stage win today, but yeah, like I said, against Remco, yeah, it's really tough. But I gained time on Primoz and on Jonas and the other guys, so I can be really happy. And yeah, I need to keep an eye on Remco now. He's a bit closer, but also on Jonas and Primoz. I think they can show good legs in the next mountain stages. So yeah, it's still a long way to go.
Nothing is decided. If you look at the GC, the top 4 are in the same minutes 30. Nothing is decided.
Yeah, I think in this Tour de France, yeah, the hard stages are coming really towards the end, and then the bodies will be already tired, so we can see bigger gaps. So I would say that right now everything is pretty close, but yeah, I would say for me it's better to be in the lead than be in the rear end. So yeah, for me it's good.
Merci, monsieur.
Thank you.
Derek, for a time trial, you set some nice times, around 5th at each time check.
Oh, I'm really happy with that. It was a hard course. It's basically full gas to the top and then a little recovery, but got to be switched on because it was fast, and then yeah, just a hard finish.
We're 7 days in. What are you reading from your legs and your performance?
Oh, I'm really happy with them. I think the race really starts to kick off from here. We got a couple hard days, and then last 2 weeks look really hard, so I'm happy with where they are at this point in the race.
You're not here for the GC, you've said that before, but you want to test yourself in a time trial if this push it, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the Dauphiné one went well, so yeah, it doesn't get much harder than this, so might as well see how the legs stack up here.
How much harder is this than what you had last year in the Giro d'Italia, your first and last Grand Tour?
Yeah, it's honestly the biggest thing is just stress. You know, there's so much on the line. Biggest race in the world, and every result means so much that it's just makes everything a little bit more stressful, which is the biggest thing.
I get the sense you're loving it.
Yeah, of course. Tour de France. How can you not love it?
Thanks, Derek.
As we would expect, you seem to make up time on the climb. Well, how do you feel generally about how it went?
It was okay. Could have been worse. Could have been better. But I did what I could, so that's all you can do.
What's the trend in terms of your form in the first week of this Tour de France? Do you feel as though you're getting better?
We'll see. A lot of the harder climbs are still to come, so hopefully I improve a little bit and yeah, see what I can do.
A lot of guys have said that on that descent, they've been spinning out. It's so incredibly fast. Did you find that as well?
Yeah, a little bit, but can also use your brakes if you don't want to go that fast, which I do. So no, like I said, I went as fast as I could, and I don't know time, so it is what it is.
Big weekend ahead for you, or are your objectives further along, further down the road?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, in the coming days, I need to get through the gravel stage as well, which I'm not looking forward to. And then we'll go from there.